Divorce happens. In fact, it happens to almost 50% of first marriages. So let's talk about it. Welcome to Divorce Happens, a podcast to educate, inspire, support, and yes, make you laugh through divorce and beyond so that you can start fresh on the next phase of your journey. Remember, divorce happens, and then we start fresh.
You get divorced. You get divorced.
Getting divorced?
I'm getting a divorce.
You're getting a divorce.
Because she's getting a divorce.
So what if I get divorced?
Hey, it's Olivia, coming at you with a solo episode today. And this one is a little personal, like even more personal than usual. Because today, I want to talk about something that I don't think gets enough airtime in the divorce conversation. And it's something that caught a lot of us completely off guard when it happened. I want to talk about the friends who disappeared. You know exactly who I'm talking about. The couples that you used to go to dinner with, the girlfriends who were so woven into your life as a married person that you never even thought to question whether they'd still be there on the other side. The people that you texted constantly and vacationed with, whose kids grew up alongside yours. And then divorce happens, your marriage ends, and slowly, quietly, sometimes without a single conversation, they were just poof, gone, or different, or suddenly very unavailable in a way that didn't used to be true. And can I just say, that is its own grief, completely separate from the grief of your marriage. And it is one of the loneliest, most disorienting losses that comes with divorce. And almost nobody talks about it. Here's what I want you to understand first, before anything else. And I want you to really listen. Their leaving is not a verdict on you. I know it can feel that way. I know when someone you loved and trusted quietly steps back from your life, the story your brain wants to tell is that they chose your partner, or that they judged you, or that they saw something in you that made you not worth loving and showing up for. And I want you to gently challenge that story. Because most of the time, not always, but most of the time, it is not actually about you. It's about them. It's about their own marriage, their own fears, their own discomfort sitting across from a woman who did the thing they may be thinking about sometimes and can't quite let themselves look at directly. Your divorce made them uncomfortable, and that is their work to do, not yours to carry. I also want to make space for the fact that some of those friendships were always more your partner's than yours, and you didn't fully realize it until now. Some of them were convenience friendships built around proximity and shared dinners and the social structure of being a couple, and they didn't have deep enough roots to survive the restructuring of your life. And that's a hard thing to reckon with, because it can make you question everything. It can make you wonder whether any of it was real. And I want to tell you, some of it was real, and some of it was circumstantial. And knowing the difference, even when it hurts, is actually a gift. Because now you get to build something realer. Here's what I also know. The friends who stayed, they are showing you something precious. The ones who called, the ones who showed up with food, or just physical presence on your couch when everything fell apart. The ones who didn't pick a side because they refused to see it as a competition. Those people, even if there are only one or two of them, are telling you everything you need to know about what real friendship looks like. And they deserve every ounce of your energy going forward. So what do you do with the ones who left? You let them go. Not with bitterness. I know that's easier said than done, and I'm not going to pretend otherwise. But you let them go with the understanding that people can only show up as far as their own growth takes them. And if your divorce was further than they could follow, that is sad. It is genuinely sad. You are allowed to grieve it. and then you release it. Because carrying resentment toward people who were never equipped to stay is a weight that only hurts you. Your circle is getting smaller and realer and more honest. That is not a loss. That is a refinement. The friends who are still standing when this is over, they are your people. And the new ones you're going to meet on this side of your life, the ones who know you as this version of you, the rebuilt and brave and more yourself than ever version, those friendships are going to be some of the best of your life. The disappearing ones made room for them, and I really believe that. But in the meantime, while you're still in the in-between, while the circle is still reshuffling and it feels a little lonely and a little raw, just know that you are not as alone as it feels right now. This community right here is full of people who get it. Women who lost the same friends, felt the same sting, and are rebuilding the same way you are. You belong here, and that is not nothing. Okay, that's it for me today. Just remember, you are so much further along than you think. I'll see you next time. Divorce Happens is produced by Fresh Starts Registry, the only divorce registry platform for everything you need to begin again, including home items, hype team, and everything in between. Remember, divorce happens, and then we start fresh. We're here to support you before, during, and after divorce. Head to freshstartsregistry.com for more info.